Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. Jay-Z is one of the greatest artists to have been in the music industry, but it still isn't clear whether he has stopped permanently or not. So in this video, we're taking a look at whether Jay-Z is retiring soon. Number 5. Announcing retirement.
You announced it. Yeah. You announced it. You said, I'm retired. You made the world say, oh, damn.
The power that Jay-Z has in the music industry can be felt each time he opens his mouth to talk about it. Recently, he sat down for an interview with Kevin Hart, during which he talked about his plans for the future. One of the most surprising things that he said during that interview was that he never wants to say that he's retired. He did note, however, that he was not actively making music, but that he might do so in the future. There's one thing that cannot be denied about Jay-Z, which is the fact that he's immensely talented.
Show me what you got, baby.
He doesn't just have a way with music, but the things he says can also leave a lasting impression on a person. He showcased this ability during the interview when he said that what he had was a gift, and so it was not up to him to shut it off. When he said those words, even Kevin Hart was shocked at and impressed by what Jay-Z said. He continued by saying that if he were to make music in the future, he doesn't know what he would make, and that it might be a different form or interpretation. He even said that it might not be an album, and that he was just going to leave it open. Number 4. Talking about previous retirement.
But I really thought that, I was really burnt out that time. I was releasing an album every year, 96, 97.
Since Jay-Z has not made music for a while, many people just assumed that he had retired, which led to Kevin asking him about the previous time that he had announced to the world that he was retiring. Jay-Z then had a deep conversation with Kevin about the actual reason for his retirement, and started off by summing it up with one sentence. He was tired. He noted that he had been putting out an album each year for multiple years, and that he had grown tired of it. He even noted that he hadn't gone on vacation for a while, which is why he announced his retirement in 2003. Even back then, he made a name for himself, and there are some interesting things that he had said during that time. Number 3. Accomplishing everything.
Sitting here with Jay-Z, this may be our last interview, bro.
Yeah, we just talking about it. This could be it,
This could be it?
When he announced his retirement in 2003, he was asked to do an interview, as it might very well be his last. During the conversation he was having with the interviewer, he was asked about why he was doing so. He gave one of the most thoughtful answers that anyone had ever given to such a question. He started off by asking what more could he say or do that he hadn't already said or done. He gave an example of this by saying that he had been making music for so long that he knew everything about it. He knew when to insert a chorus, and he even had figured out where people were going to jump in and sing alongside him. Knowing the ins and outs of making music to such an extent is truly mesmerizing, and that is why he felt as though nothing more could be done. Number 2. Being rebellious with music.
And then, when you're giving music, you know what I'm saying? You need that back. You know what I mean? I get it.
There was one other reason why Jay-Z chose to retire in 2003, which was the fact that everyone was following everyone else in the music industry. Since he was a rapper, he noted that rap was not about following somebody else, and that it was about being rebellious. Since he had figured out a formula for making music, he wasn't getting much out of it. He noted this by saying that he only got something back from music when he did his concerts, during which people sang his songs back to him. He meant that there should be a give and take in the music business, and that he had been giving for quite some time without receiving anything in return. Number 1. Anniversary of most recent album.
Don't go doing something that allow people to pit us against each other.
If you had forgotten how long it has been since Jay-Z last released an album, you will be surprised to hear that it was the 5th anniversary of his most recent album in June of 2022. The album, titled 444, was released on the 30th of June 2017, and unsurprisingly, it went on to do very well in the music industry. This album debuted at the top of the US Billboard 200, and after some time, it was even certified platinum. There's no telling when or even if he's going to put out another album, so all anyone can do right now is enjoy his previous music as much as they can. When you look back at his career, it's truly mind-blowing to see how much success he's had, and how he ended up changing the world of music around him.
I just looked up one day and I was like, I'm tired. I had never been on a vacation till
These were some of the details about whether Jay-Z is retiring soon. Let's just hope that whenever he returns to the music landscape, he ends up delivering another hit. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoy the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.